helicoptered. My hand was covered in blood. I lost my left eye. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Sway. Welcome back to another episode. Today I want to talk about something kind of personal. As you can see, I put back the stock mirrors, and that's due to the story that I'm actually going to give today, or tell. So what I want to talk about today is riding a motorcycle with only one eye. Yeah, you heard that right. With only one eye. To bring it back, we'll go back to my senior year of high school. I was playing baseball and somebody swung the bat and it slipped out of his hand. Helicoptered, hit somebody on the head, bounced off them, hit me in the eye, bounced off me, hit somebody else in the leg. My hand was covered in blood. It was pretty crazy. I had a pretty gnarly cut on my eye. It was so bad that the doctor asked the nurse to take a picture, and the nurse started throwing up. That's how bad it was. After that, I was in my room in the hospital, and the doctors pretty much told me I had two options. One, to keep the eye, remove the eye. The crazy part about that is I actually woke up in the middle of my surgery. I woke up in the middle of the procedure, and all I remember was seeing the doctors looking down at me. One notices that I opened my eye, and I just remember them covering my mouth, my face, and I went back to sleep. And when I woke up, you know, obviously I had a patch over my eye. So now that that's out of the way, let's talk about riding a motorcycle with one eye. It took me a while, took me about a year to really get used to having one eye. As far as driving a car, playing basketball, playing any type of sports, my hand-eye coordination was a disaster. My depth perception was horrible. To this day, it's honestly not the best. When I got to squeeze by somewhere tight in a car, I don't freak out, but I second guess myself. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to squeeze in. I'm not sure if I have enough space. So I always ask my passenger to, you know, give me a heads up to let me know if I'm gonna make it or not. And 9 times out of 10, they tell me I'm good. How does that affect riding a motorcycle? You know, before I bought a motorcycle, I was actually doing a ton of research. I tried looking up YouTube videos to see if there was anybody with one eye riding a motorcycle so they could try to explain, you know, how they deal with stuff, any tips. Couldn't find anything. The most I was able to find was just stuff on like Reddit. That's it. That's the only thing I was able to find. Just a couple of things from Reddit, and they were from like a long time ago. But I did all that research and I couldn't find anything. And you know, life is short. So I couldn't live my life playing the victim. I had to take it on the chin, pause, no diddy, and keep rolling with the punches. Keep going. I couldn't stop living life. I wanted to do something, I did it. Now, when it comes to the motorcycle, we all know that riding a motorcycle to begin with is already one of the riskiest things that you can do in your life on the road. And now having one eye and being on the motorcycle just increases that risk exponentially. Which brings me back to what I stated in the beginning of the video about me putting back the stock mirrors. In my previous videos, I had the Rizomas. They look cool, they're very sporty, makes the bike look super aggressive. Aesthetically, it was a beautiful thing. But the functionality of it, like to be able to see out the mirrors, was the worst. Yeah, you can see a little bit out of it. If you chicken wing it, you have to move your arm out of the way so you can see what's behind you. I wasn't really feeling that. And I did it mostly for, you know, Instagram, for YouTube videos. I guess you could say I kind of did it for the clout of having it, because it makes the bike look phenomenal. However, the practicality of it, it just wasn't worth the risk. So I put back the stock mirrors. Now I can see more of what's behind me, to the right of me, to the left of me. And I don't know if you can tell on the video, but my left mirror actually is tilted more to the left than my right is. That's because I lost my left eye. So I have to adjust the mirror where I can see more of what's to my left peripheral. My right peripheral is fine. I can do this and see what's behind me. With my left though, I gotta literally like look back, all the way back, on some like exorcism shit. So the stock mirrors is where it's at. Point blank period. I'm not trying to play with my life. I have stuff that I'm trying to do with my life. I have a girlfriend that I'm trying to get home to every night. I have parents that I'm trying to see every day. Well, I can't see them every day, but you know what I mean. I have a younger sister. You know, I have people that I care about and that care about me. So why risk it just for aesthetics? So I'll take that out. No problem. And as far as riding the bike with one eye, I feel like because of that lack of vision on my left side, I feel like I ride a little bit more defensive than most people do. For example, if I'm on the expressway and say perfect example, say we're on the expressway right now and this is the flow of traffic, I'm squeezing by there and I'm going straight. I'm lane splitting in between these two cars and I'm going. I'm not sticking with flow of traffic, especially if there's cars on my left side. So usually when I'm on the expressway, I like to hang out on the far left lane or on the HOV lane. I don't really like staying in the middle lane or the far right lane unless I'm getting off an exit. So there goes that. A little bit more defensive than how others usually ride. And I hope that anybody watching this in the same situation who's only got one eye, I hope they see this video and, you know, gain, I don't know if confidence is the right word, or motivation, or encouragement, better yet, to just go out and live life. You cannot play the victim card. You cannot stay a victim forever. You can't. You got to live life. You want to go do something, you want a motorcycle, go get that motorcycle. Just be smart. Be as smart as you can and as safe as you can. Buy some good gear if you have that, I guess, disadvantage of compared to other riders. Invest a little bit more in your gear. Get a good helmet. Buy some good riding shoes, some good riding pants, an armored hoodie, a jacket, some gloves. Just protect yourself because you'll never know. Just remember, I do, you do, if you're watching this and you have a slight disadvantage like I do, we've only got one life to live. We've only got one body. We need to take care of it. I've been on Instagram lately and I've been seeing a lot of videos of people riding bikes and they've only got one leg, one arm, or they're completely paralyzed from the bottom, from the bottom down. You know what I'm saying? They're just they're paralyzed, and they still find a way to ride a bike and do what they love. Like I said, you can't play the victim card forever. You want to go do something, you go ahead and do it. I had a lot of people in my ear telling me that buying a bike, riding a bike, it's crazy, I'm gonna kill myself, how can I ride with only one eye, blah 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 blah. Part of them were right. It is risky, but shit, walking down the street is risky. Going to the park is, man, going to school is risky. Are you going to stop going to school? Are you going to stop going to the park? Are you going to stop living life just because of that? No, you're not. You're going to keep doing what you're doing. Picked up an Insta360, the X3, not the X4. Gonna give it a shot. So as I was saying, life is too short to not be able to do the things that you love and that you want to do. I know it's risky, but what's life without no risks? You gotta risk it for the biscuit. Just be smart. Riding a motorcycle has been very therapeutic when used right. I don't ride the bike when I'm angry. I don't ride the bike when I'm having a bad day. Actually, I do ride it when I'm having a bad day, but I don't push it. I ride as smart as I can. Look at this, the freedom. The freedom. Hopefully my little story will motivate you guys, motivate somebody out there in the same situation that I was in, to just go and pull the trigger on it. You've been debating on getting a bike because you're missing a leg. Find a way to do it. Other people have. You're missing an eye like I am. You can still ride a motorcycle and have lots of fun on it. Just be smart. Know when to act reckless and know when not to. Everything's all about moderation. Don't live life as a victim. Don't. Life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. Every single thing that you go through helps build character. Remember that. Pressure makes diamonds. Remember that. Diamonds are made by pressure. One of my favorite quotes that I live by is, you grow through what you go through. And another one is, your test will eventually become your testimony. Those are two quotes that I live by. Hopefully somebody out there gets motivated. You're down on your luck, just keep on pushing. Just keep on pushing. You can do it. You can do it. Hit that like. Give me that thumbs up. Drop it down in the comment if you have any questions. I want to know what you guys have been going through. Any obstacles you might have to have jumped over. Any hurdles in life. That's clean. Hey. Guy was in a suit. That was smooth. Until next time, guys, peace!